we can find loved ones who have been reborn. Ordinary souls remain in the astral world for a karmically predetermined time and then reincarnate on Earth. Highly advanced souls can remain in the astral heaven as long as they wish. But what if the souls of some that you loved are reborn on Earth while you are still seeking them? As you go on sending them your love, they will feel your thoughts. When they are asleep, that is, when their conscious mind is asleep and the subconscious is awake, they will receive your love. In time, those souls will be aware of the vibrations you are sending them, and they will remember and understand. Furthermore, you will surely be attracted to one another again, and will feel the closeness of your previous relationship. If you are spiritually developed, you will consciously recognize souls you have known before, just as I recognized my master, Swami Sri Yuxwar, when we met in this life. He had been broadcasting to me. This is why Master was often in my thoughts, and how I came to know him long before I ever met him in this life. Many times I had seen him in dreams and in meditation. When I was sleeping or meditating, I got the vibrations he was broadcasting to me. So when I met him, I recognized him at once. Similarly, when your loved ones are reborn on Earth, if your love for them is strong, they will be brought back to you. They will be drawn into your life once again, in this incarnation or the next. Generally, in each new incarnation, nature makes us forget the particular personalities and relationships of souls we knew in previous lives. What a blessing! Imagine how confusing it would be if you remembered all the roles you and your loved ones played in past lives. You wouldn't know which mother, father, spouse, or child to love. God prevents this chaos by dimming our memories so that we are free to perfect the relationships of our present incarnation. True love draws souls together life after life. But even though we may not remember anything specific about previous life relationships, love between souls, or even a deep attraction of hate, draws those souls to one another life after life. This is why, in this incarnation, you have felt strongly attracted to certain souls and not to others. You always feel naturally drawn to those you knew before. A close friendship is impossible with anyone you have not met in former lives. This is a fact. When you think of someone as a friend, it is because you have known that soul before, and your previous relationship makes you feel closer to that person. By reaching out to know and understand others, we should increase our treasure house of friends and loved ones from one incarnation to another. When in this life you are attracted to souls whom you like, but with whom you have quarrels and misunderstandings, as sometimes happens between family members, and you have to strive constantly to get along with one another, it means that in your previous life your relationship was half as friends and half as enemies. An example of this was Judas, who betrayed Jesus. Judas had known Christ in other lives, and was destined to be in that wonderful family of disciples. Even though he betrayed Christ, Jesus loved him unconditionally, as the mother loves even a wicked son. Jesus knew all of the 12 disciples before, and they had known him. This is why there was instantaneous attraction and acceptance. Lord Krishna similarly recognized his most beloved disciple, O Arjuna, many births have been experienced by me and by thee. I am acquainted with them all, whereas thou rememberest them not. The relationship between disciple and guru is the most beautiful because it is unconditional and everlasting. Through all incarnations they are in touch with one another. And at the time of death, the guru comes to guide the disciple through the transition from the physical body to the astral heaven. I have met in this life many souls I have known before, and they have also recognized me. In previous lives they were mine, and I was theirs. Most of those who have come to me in this life are souls I knew before. We may remember not only people we knew and loved in previous lives, but places as well. When I came through London on my way back from India, I visited many localities where I had been in a former life. The memory of those places was stored in my consciousness. You may have had similar experiences. A new area seems so familiar to you that you feel certain you have been there before. The soul and its joy last forever. There is so much more to life than what the ordinary man perceives and feels. Life and death hold no more mysteries for me. I know that I and all souls are ever-living manifestations of the one life, God. The physical body and its comforts and pleasures do not last, but the soul and its joy last forever. I don't care about my body anymore. When you have finished your dinner, the plate no longer has a purpose. I am interested only in spirit, who can make 1,000 Yoganandas if he wants to. The body, which is so dear to the ordinary man, is no longer important when you find God. I never pray for my body. I have given it back to the Lord. His love is so great, it has taken away all attachment to this physical form. In His love, all my desires have been satisfied many times over. I want nothing more. In my heart I can find but one wish. May Thy love shine forever on the sanctuary of my devotion, and may I be able to awaken Thy love in all hearts. This is my only desire. Dear ones, don't waste your time. You are wasting time, and you know it. I speak frankly and freely to you, because I have nothing to gain from you except your own highest spiritual welfare. You can't reach happiness or God by anyone else's assurance. You have to work for it yourself. Wherever I find souls who are receptive, I try to speak to their minds. To those who are not interested, I say little, because they don't want to listen at all. But those who are sincerely seeking God, I try to reach through their thoughts and draw them to Him. And God, you and your loved ones have existence and joy everlasting.